What is going on, everyone? Welcome back to the last day for us playing this team. So we're continuing on playing Slacking's Kyogre Blaziken team here that we played the last couple days. I'm excited to jump right in and hopefully get to show off how great Blaziken actually can be. I feel like we haven't actually got to do that yet. I know we've played, our fair share of games with it so far, but I don't think we've actually got to do true speed boost Blaziken things yet. So let's see what we can do here. Get paired up for game number 1, and we will see you then. He says before it immediately cuts to a trainer battle. Kelly Ice, Torkoal, P2, Mungus. Oh, this is hard Trick Room, which is actually fine because Kyogre does really well here. I think I like Stacka. I think I like Lando. And I think to round it out, I want Rillaboom Kyogre. I can see Blaziken being fine as a way to punish them for bringing Torkoal. I could also see Moltres being fine as a way to... I actually don't think I want Rillaboom. I think I want Blaziken. It lines up well against Kelly Ice, and it lines up well against Amoonguss. And we can hit P2 super effectively as well. Sure. So if they want to do Torkoal things, I have Quiet Kyogre, which seems pretty okay here as well. So let's just get to it, see what opponent is bringing to the table here. I think not bringing Rillaboom is fine. I don't think we really care about terrain. So they're going to have Trick Room on most likely P2, Stakataka, and I could see it honestly being on all three that actually could have it. I think having Blaziken to be able to check Amoonguss is pretty great here, seeing how we have goggles on it so we don't care about Rage Powder. So we actually can't be put to sleep. Hopefully that actually plays out like we intend to this game. So this is going to be Calyrex Torkoal. I mean, I feel like this is Protect plus Trick Room. Yep, they're going to do their thing. So I think I'm fine actually switching Stakataka out into Kyogre. And just going for an Earth Power here into Calyrex. I could also see them not setting Trick Room and instead Glacial Lancing, anticipating us to set Trick Room. This is very interesting. I don't think we see Torkoal attack. I think if anything, Torkoal could switch out. But I don't think that's overly likely this turn. I think they're more likely to switch next turn after I bring in Kyogre here. Which is actually fine because that gives us a free Water Spout next turn. You could also Scald. Okay, Cali Protect. Okay. I'm alright with this. I'm just going to go for an Overheat into Lando. Well, with the rain being up, that's not really going to do a lot. So I'm okay with this. So now Kyogre actually outspeeds both of their things. So I think we're just going to make the same play. Except this time with a Water Spout coming out as well. I think Torkoal easily switches out now. They don't have a flying type, so there's really no desire to... They're going to bring out P2. Okay. Download. Giving them the attack boost. That's really good for us. Solid chunk to Calyrex. Max power Water Spout. Also a solid chunk to Calyrex. And, I mean, like, you know, casually doing 65% here to P2 as well. So what's great now is I can stay in with Kyogre and Thunder this next turn. Because obviously they're not going to anticipate a Thunder on Kyogre here. I wouldn't. I mean, I wouldn't. So I think the play this turn is to Thunder P2. And I kind of want to Rock Slide. Like, it's boosted by... Like, actually, I don't think Rock Slide is all that good here because we can't get a flinch. So I think just Earth Powering the P2 is good. If they want to, like, do a ton here with... As we actually pick up the P2. I wasn't sure if we were going to be in range to pick it up there or not. And we do hit the Thunder as well. So that's really good for us so far. You know, 60% to the Torkoal here. We're going to give up our Kyogre, and I'm pretty sure that's okay. JK, LOL, Kyogre too bulky. Kyogre is obviously just insane. It is absurd how good this thing is. And now I'm going to switch out Kyogre into Blaziken. And I'm just going to... I'm going to Earth Power into the Amoonguss. I don't think Torkoal... Torkoal could overheat my Landorus this turn, and if that's what their plan is, I'm fine with that. I don't see them going for a... I don't see them going for, like, an Eruption or a Heat Wave here. And by us switching into Blaziken here, we play around Spore into that slot. Yeah, I think this works out pretty well for us. Earth Power going to do a solid chunk to their Amoonguss as well. Okay, we crit. That would explain it. And they're going to Solar Beam, I'm presuming, into my Blaziken. I wonder if this is Specs Torkoal. Or they just think that Solar Beam is their best play here. It's actually going to be into Lando. Okay. I'm assuming this is a Spore. It is. LOL. Here's my safety goggles. Now here's my Stack Attacker. So now, I can Flare Blitz into the Amoonguss. A little Rock Slide here. Yeah, opponent concurs that after seeing the safety goggles that this game is over. So, pretty solid showing there. You know, just getting the fact that they didn't set up Trick Room on 1 was obviously very good for us. I do think that they just anticipated us doing it for them. By the fact that we let our Trick Room answer on turn 1. And I think the fact that we just preserved Stack Attack in a way to make sure that, like, if Trick Room does go up, we're fine, is pretty okay for us. The fact that we immediately took away their weather so that Landorus was able to live the overheat and then fire off on the following turn to pick up the KO is really good for us. So let's get paired up here for game number 2. Xerneas. Ooh, a couple mons we haven't seen in a while. We got Dusclops, we got Cresselia. Stack Attack and Rillaboom, of course, are pretty dominant. And then Milotic as well. Really interesting team. Unfortunately, we don't really have a solid answer to Xerneas here. They don't have any redirection. But I think that's actually fine. I actually think I like setting up Trick Room here with Stack Attacker. Like, obviously, they could reverse it with Dusclops, and they have their own Stack Attacker as well, but I think Quiet Kyogre is really going to do a solid chunk here. And then I think Rillaboom and Landorus are our best bet in the back. I don't think Blaziken quite does enough here. I'm not really a fan. I mean, okay. I think Moltres is fine, seeing how they have Dusclops and Cresselia. I think it's pretty okay to bring Moltres. Yeah, let's do it. Let's do it. Like, the problem with bringing Moltres is if they get a Geomancy off, then obviously we're in a very poor position, but I feel okay about this. Opponent's getting it real close to time there, so if they lead exactly Stakataka Xerneas, we can assume they timed out. Which, I mean, that's unfortunate. I've had it happen to me, though, so I understand. And it is going to be Xerneas Dusclops. Okay. I think they actually reverse Trick Room here. So I think I'm just going to Gyro Ball. You're going to see my Chople. They're going to see my Mystic Water. I think I'm just going to Gyro Ball the Zern and go for a Water Spout this turn. Show me Geomancy. Like, I mean, it's already a base 150 stab Gyro Ball. This is bad if they go for Will-O-Wisp into my Stakataka. That would be pretty unideal. But, like, I mean, firing off a big Water Spout here will also be fine. This could also be Ally Switch. Ally Switch plus Geomancy. Okay, they're just going to withdraw. That's fine. So, I mean, Rillaboom's not really going to like this double up either. So what do you got, opponent? Show me how well Dusclops takes that. Honestly, way better than I anticipated. And they clicked Trick Room. That's beautiful. We pick up their Rillaboom and they set Trick Room for us. That turn could not have gone any better. We get this defense boost on Stakataka. Oh, they're actually just slower. Oh. What is min speed Dusclops? Is it 29 or is it 23? We're going to bring out Milo. Let's see. It's 27. I was really close on both. I mean, now I think I set Trick Room. Actually, I could switch into Moltres here. And just fire off another Water Spout. Water Spout's not going to do a ton now, though. I think the play I like... So I think I like Trick Room plus Thunder into the Milo. Okay, they're going to Ally Switch. This is also fine. And they Coil. Okay. I mean, the fact that they're setting up... Like, the fact that they went for Ally Switch is fine for us because now we get a big Thunder into the Dusclops as well. Obviously not as big as the Water Spout, but still decent. And now I think I like Rock Slide plus Thunder the Milo slot. I think they're going to try to reverse Trick Room this turn. They could protect Milo. Could have also Scalded into the Dusclops slot. I think either of those would have been fine. Man, Pain Split into my Kyogre is actually really unfortunate for us. The fact that Water Spout is now effectively like probably 80%. Good Rock Slide chip. We get that Thunder into Milo. Really good damage there as well. That, holy cow. Okay. Okay. Kyogre kinda gross, not gonna lie. So I think this turn I kind of want to just click Water Spout. And I think I'm gonna click Trick Room. I need to do math. 148 divided by 207 times 150. This is a base 107 Water Spout. That's still a lot of damage. Yeah, they're going to ally switch. Dusclops is actually going to go down here. Barring that we... Okay, they're going to Hypnosis into my Kyogre. This is completely fine. Because now I get Trick Room up. We burn a turn of sleep. And we recover some more HP. So we go to 148, we go to 160. Which is now a base 116 Water Spout. Do I anticipate them Trick Rooming? Should I click Trick Room anticipating the Trick Room? I think that's really bad. I think just Rock Sliding here is fine. And eventually I'm going to wake up and hit this Water Spout, and it's going to do a ton of damage to everything. This is the last turn of Rain. That is something I need to be weary of. But if we wake up this turn, it's really huge for us. Wake up, flinch the... Yeah, they're going to Pain Split into Stacka. I bet that means they live a Water Spout now. Maybe. Kyogre stays asleep, so it's not that big of a deal anyway. But we do get the flinch. That's really good. Okay. But we do get the flinch. It do be like that sometimes. 72. It's now a base 124. Grassy Terrain is now also over. I mean, I'm just going to keep making the same play. They probably don't Pain Split now based on the fact that... Like, their Dusclops hasn't done anything. It's shown us Trick Room, it's shown us Pain Split, it's shown us Ally Switch. The last one is probably Nightshade. The fact that they don't have Will-O-Wisp here is good for us. They're going to Pain Split their Milo. Okay. I actually really like that play. We're fortunate enough to connect both. And Kyogre stays asleep. That's unfortunate, but we're guaranteed to wake up this next turn. And they're going to go for another Coil. Getting these defense boosts is kind of scary. But like a crit Rock Slide would just probably take us take out the Milo at this point. Just wake up, you whale. I mean, it's guaranteed to wake up this turn, so we are guaranteed a wake up, which is actually unfortunate because that also means that they can just Coil into my Kyogre this turn to guarantee the hit. Yep, Pain Split again. 105. It's really good damage into Milo. Water Spout should take him out. It does. Okay. That's really good. And now they bring out... Like, we're up 2-4. And Dusclops is severely damaged. But they have Zern. This is also the last turn in Trick Room, so they should just protect Zern this turn. I'm going to Rock Slide. Plus, I think I want to switch out into Landorus this turn. I don't think they Geomancy here. I can see them pain splitting into that slot, and if so, that's really unfortunate. And they protect as anticipated. And they do pain split into my Landorus, which is kind of unfortunate. Seeing how we just gave them back a ton of HP. But I think this is all fine. Now, I think this turn they ally switch, so I'm actually going to Gyro Ball into the Stack Attacker, and I'm going to protect here. I think this is their best turn to like potentially set up Geomancy. But I also could see them not Geomancying. This is really difficult. This turn's really difficult, I think. I think if we called this correct, we win. I think this could be Ally Switch Geomancy. I could also see Geomancy Trick Room to play around us clicking Trick Room. I think that's incorrect from their end, though. They do just Geomancy. So the question is what does Dusclops do? Show me Trick Room. Show me Trick Room. We're going to get a Gyro Ball. It's not going to do a ton. Oh, yes! So now they're going to try to reverse Trick Room, so I'm going to click Trick Room. No. This turn, I just double. the Dusclops, take it out, while they try to reverse Trick Room. Yep, the fact that we moved first tells me that they are trying to reverse Trick Room here. But it is staying up. Holy cow! And they just go for a Moonblast. I'm assuming this is into... Okay, it's into Landorus. That's fine. We go down, but now we have... we get to bring out Kyogre, reset the Rain, and click Water Spout plus Gyro Ball. $172. This is base 125. Man, so now they just have to like continuously click Protect to win this game, but... Oh! That was a really... Like, I understand our opponent's read there. They anticipate us Trick Rooming to, like, then, like, counteract the Geomancy. But the fact that they went for it to punish us for it meant that we were just able to punish them for doing so. I think our play was correct regardless that turn. I think it played around both Ally Switch and Trick Room. And the fact that, like, that was their play just was absurdly good for us. Milo really could have taken over that game had they ever attacked. I think we're in a position to lose. But the fact that they just went into Coil Hypnosis and, like, the Dusclops literally never clicked a damaging attack was really, really good for us. So I'm pretty satisfied with how that game played out. And I'm excited to get one more in for today with this team. I have thoroughly enjoyed our time with this team. As we get paired into another Xerneas here. This one's pretty standard here with Rillaboom, Indeedee, Urshifu, Volcarona, and Ensign. I still think Stack Attack is probably, like, setting up Trick Room is probably our best answer. Stack Attack also lines up exceptionally well into Xerneas. I think Slow Kyogre is really good. Actually, I kind of like the idea of Stack Attack a Blaziken as a lead, because this pressures by either going faster than them with Blaziken or setting up Trick Room with Stack Attack. We also put on pressure against Urshifu and Rillaboom with Blaziken. This lead is a little submissible to Intimidate, but I think that's fine because obviously we bring Kyogre and I think we bring Landorus here. Again, I don't really care about terrain, so Rillaboom doesn't look too appealing, and Moltres doesn't line up particularly well here. Like, I mean, we hit Rillaboom, Indeedee, Urshifu, and Volk super effectively, but, like, the fact that they have a Xerneas on their side just means that, like, AV Moltres doesn't particularly look great. So I think I like my lead. I think I like the Mons I'm bringing. Sakataka also plays well against, like, Dark Urshifu, but I have a feeling this is Water Urshifu, seeing how they have Rillaboom and Sin, and so since they already have a Dark type, they need the Water type more to round out their cores. So I think this is pretty okay, all accounts. It's gonna be Urshifu, Rillaboom. Okay. It is Waterfu. So, if I was my opponent, what do I click Fake Out into? Blaziken is not faster than Urshifu, right? 145. No, we're not. So I think the play... Man, we're really weak to Urshifu. This is actually one reason to bring Rillaboom over Blaziken here. Like, I want to go out with a bang with Blaziken, so I feel fine with this. I'm just going to click Flare Blitz into Rillaboom. And I'm going to click Trick Room. They get one, but not both, I think. Yep, they're going to fake out Stacka. And we actually are faster. This tells me they're the more bulky variant. As we just, you know, single-handedly deal with their Rillaboom. Hell yeah, good job, Blaziken. They are Surging Strikes, so this is probably Stacka. No, it's just going to be Blaziken. Okay, so we traded 1 for 1. We don't get Tailwind up, or we don't get Trick Room up, but we are faster than Stakataka, so that's really actually good. I mean, we're faster than Urshifu with Blaziken, so that means Landorus should also be faster. Yep. The problem is Landorus isn't putting on a lot of pressure against their Urshifu. I think it puts on enough that they deter away from attacking into Stakataka. But I think based on the rest of their team, they want to take out my Stakataka this turn. Especially with them bringing out Zern. So I think this play... I'm just going to... Sludge Bomb isn't going to be enough, especially once they get a Geomancy off. I still think this is our best play. Stack, I really need you to live one. I need you to live here, buddy. Oh, we're faster than Xerneas. Had we crit there, they were just dead. Interesting. Stack, I need this one time, my dude. I honestly have no idea how much this does. They went for close combat! Yes! Stack Attack, you're insane! You are actually insane! That turn could not have played out any better! So now they have to protect with Xerneas. Their best switch in here is like exactly Incineroar, so we can just... I think we just double... I think double Rock Slide this turn is correct. They protect with Xerneas, they probably switch Urshifu out. I think Sludge Bombing that slot is better. I mean, this gives us a, like... No, because really, Landers can't flinch. Landers cannot flinch. We do crit. They are going to Surging Strikes. This is presumably... Yeah, it's going to be in the Landers. That's going to be enough to pick up the KO. But now we get to bring in... I get to bring in my Kyogre. I can click Thunder into Urshifu because I'm slower than it. And I can Gyro Ball the Xerneas to pick up the KO there. They just do not have a good play here. I could also Gyro Ball into... I could Gyro Ball plus Water Spout. This is the bulky Urshifu set. I need a calc. Oh, come on, don't do this to me. 50, 252. Quiet. Urshifu. I'm not gonna have time. Add to Thunder. And Gyro Ball. Water Spout. They go for the double, but they fail, so Gyro Ball picks up the KO there. Double. Rain. Mystic Water. It's doing at most 27% to 0 investment Urshifu, so definitely not the play as we, pick it up with Thunder. So, yeah, really glad we went for Thunder there because I actually expected that to do more from Kyogre. Slow Kyogre plus Stack Attack has been so good. It has been so good this week. As they bring out Ensign. Why didn't they bring out Ensign earlier? It was like, now I just get to Water Spout plus Rock Slide you. And trust me, I know you're not living this double up. You can fake out one, but you're not dealing with both. Holy cow, this team was great. This team was so good, guys. I cannot stress it enough. It was so fun to play with Trick Room Kyogre, because, man, people just do not... Oh, that's not what I wanted to do. That's not at all what I wanted to do. I wanted to throw the rental code up. So as we get situated here, I cannot stress this enough. This team has been so fun for us, guys. I highly recommend you pick this team up and try it for yourself because it is so fun. Just the amount of times you get to get people who think your Kyogre is going to be fast and you get to Trick Room and then just sweep with it is so satisfying. You have some very good answers to Rillaboom, as we finally got to do something with Blaziken today. Just single-handedly OHKOing a Rillaboom that would have threatened our Kyogre otherwise. Moltres didn't make a big appearance today at all. Landers was very good for us as well, as it always is. So that's going to be it, everyone. Thank you so much for watching, and I cannot stress enough, please go play this team. So that's going to be it, everyone. Have a fantastic week, and we'll see you next week with some more Littleroot laddering. Have a good one, everyone. Peace.